Hi, AIG families. Thank you for coming to this video. You're watching this video because your child was in AIG last year, or you're curious to know if your child is going to be in AIG this year, or you're just curious. I am testing still, so as soon as I'm finished, I promise I will give you an update, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this slideshow will be uploaded into Canvas so that you can access it in the future. So if you ever need to come back and reference this video or this slideshow, it will be posted for you at a later time. So let's go ahead and meet me. A little bit about me. I am starting my 18th year of teaching, which is hard to believe because I'm only 22. And this is my 8th year teaching gifted children, and I absolutely love it. I'm a huge Alabama fan. I graduated from there. I'm from there originally, so you'll find me shouting that out. And if you want to get in my best graces, I do love for people to greet me with the Roll Tide. So that's also fun. On a personal note, I'm married to Brad. He is a huge Georgia fan. So Saturdays are really interesting. And hopefully this season in football, we'll get to play each other. But then we have 3 children. Brady is our oldest. He's at Piedmont, and then Piedmont Middle. And then we have Aniston and Hudson, who are with me at New Salem. And I liked this little GIF of me. I call it a GIF, however you say it. Because I wanted the kids to know I am smiling behind my mask. You can't see it, but I am. So please know I'm trying to speak with my eyes as much as possible, but that is what I look like behind my mask. Here's a little classroom tour. Yay, you're here. Welcome to AIG. I'm Mrs. Hayes. I'm going to show you around your classroom. This is from the door of the classroom, so you can kind of get a whole view. This is our wonder wall where the kids will post their wonders because kids are natural curious. We'll answer those together. This is Keep the Quote. It's a fun thing we do in here. And this is our goal board. So when they come in, their reading, learning goals, and math goals will be posted here, and any other information announcements that I need to give them. This is our best line ever board, and it's a dry erase board. Kids will write the lines from books that speak to them, and then it kind of gives fun book recommendations for other people to read. These are some of our bookshelves in our books. It's where kids will turn in papers, pencil sharpeners, another bookshelf. And this is my desk area. This is where you'll find me. I wanted to focus on this quote because you are just the child I hope for. And then there's my family. This is our Singapore math workstation where I'll model problems and then that's where I'll display our Google Slides where we'll learn from. Our docu-camera, this is where I'll read from. Love that pillow. Our math manipulatives, which will be split up, are behind that. And here's our book sets for AIG. Here's our Glow and Grows board where they'll set goals, and they'll also brag on themselves, something they're proud of, their glows. And there's another place to add anchor charts and visuals for kids to use. And that is it. And then we exit out. And we are room number 138. Okay, moving right along. Here's our daily schedule. So 4th grade is Mondays. So I will see face-to-face 4th graders on Monday. Math is from 7:30 to 9:15, and readings from 10 to 12:05. So they will leave their class, if they're a reading-only kid, to come on Mondays at 10 o'clock. So I call it check-in hours instead of really office hours. Office hours seem very formal. I am asking that check-in hours, which are Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, so the time will remain the same. You can see it there. It's 8 to 8:30 for math and 8:30 to 9 if you're a reading child. I'm asking that those be synchronous, which means I do want you to log in live during that time so that we can check in. I may want to see your reading notebook. I may ask you to work out a math problem or a set of problems, and let's share and discuss. We can have our Socratic seminars where we're all discussing a certain book, whatever it is. Those will need to be live. If for some reason you can't make it, It's okay. They'll be pre-recorded. They'll be recorded, not pre-recorded. They'll be recorded for you and posted to view later. Also note, please, this is, I'm hoping the times don't change, but for some reason it is subject to change. And know that after our check-ins, I may need to see a few small groups afterwards. So that will be set up with you at a time that works for everybody. Tuesdays, I see fifth graders. So if you're a reading only kid or both, there are your times. Reading is from 7:30 to 9:50. So it's a 2-hour and 20-minute chunks. We plan to get a lot done during that time. Math, the classes actually kind of split. So they'll come from 10:40 to 11:25, have a break. I think it's lunch and recess, maybe specials. Don't hold me to that, but then they'll come back to me from 12:20 to 1:15. Again, we have check-in hours for fifth grade where I do expect you to be live in the call. And those are the same Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, but they are different times than fourth grade, obviously. And again, this is subject to change, but hopefully we'll find a routine that works for us and it will be consistent throughout the year. Our COVID classroom expectations are the same as the regular teacher. Classroom expectations, just a few things. You need to bring your materials. And so I suggest, this is not something that is on my supply list because it's not required, but to help your child organize, to be successful, I have found in years of teaching gifted children that if they're coming to my class with separate materials, it's easier just to keep it in like an example of one of these drawstring bags, because they can simply put that drawstring bag in their backpack and take it home every night. This is pre-COVID, but coming face to face, if they're coming to me from math, it's not first thing, perhaps it's not first thing in the morning if you're fifth grade. So you would, instead of digging through your desk or digging through your book bag, you just simply grab that bag and come. And so it helps keep you organized. Same for time management. At the end of the day, when you're packing up, do I have my math notebook? Do I have my reading notebook? There's no questioning it. You just take the bag, stick it in your book bag, and you bring it home regardless, so you can always have it. They also need to have fully charged Chromebooks. Make sure the work is completed daily, because with check-ins, I need to make sure. And then the synchronous time I talked about. Teacher expectations. I communicate through email. That's the best way. I'm a mom too, and I'm busy after school hours, but emails, please send me. I usually can respond. And if I don't see it, I will definitely respond within 24 hours, but I'm pretty quick about responding. I will send a weekly e-blast on Mondays to let you know about the week, sometimes Sundays too. And then check PowerSchool for grades. They're posted and synced often. And then remote work, I will use Canvas pages, and it will be organized by days of the week. So they will click on the button for Tuesday work, click on the button that says Wednesday, and it will take it right to them. It's easy peasy. All right. Now I'm ending this slideshow, this video, on a little fun. So we're going to play a game, 2 truths and a lie. So out of the 3 statements below, 2 of them are true and 1 is a lie. Can you guess which statement is untrue? Well, hopefully you've made a guess to yourself, but the lie, the untruth, I've never eaten fried grasshoppers, and I never will. Ever. Yuck. Disgusting. I have been to Hawaii. Beautiful place. Love to go back. And then, of course, I've met Nick Saban. Best time. Here's some contact information, my email. If you know your child is in AIG already, please don't email me with questions because I am testing still. But if you know, perhaps you're a returning AIGer from last year, or you've gotten the level 5 email, or your child is talent development, please email me after this and let me know from your preferred email if you can. I will be hopefully finished testing within the first week of school, and you will know as soon as possible. So, but email me if you do know. That way I have your preferred emails, or if you would like to add additional emails than more that was listed in PowerSchool. Also, follow, I know a lot of parents are like, Twitter. I am on Twitter to just to show the world what we do within these 4 walls, and that it matters and we're doing important work. So I do, if you want to follow us and just set up a Twitter account just to follow us, it is at Hayes, NSES, or Instagram. I do have an Instagram account. It is private and it must be requested, but it's at Snippets of Smarties. So I'd love for you to follow us and see what's going on while we're in face-to-face. Our class motto: mistakes are expected, respected, inspected, and corrected. And if we're not making mistakes, we're not learning. So I do embody a classroom culture where we are risk takers, and we allow for mistakes, and we encourage those people who maybe are making mistakes. We expect them. And so if you know it's expected, it's not that big of a deal when you make them. And then we inspect our mistakes. What went wrong? And then we correct them. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, join us for our virtual open house where you can ask questions in the chat section, and I'll be in both the 4th and 5th grade meetings. Thank you. Bye, guys.